So I'm thinking about kind of this is a good segue into why does a business need to be on YouTube? Some people would say, even my dad has said to me, now generational allowances, but why would you want to do that on YouTube? All the things. What would you say to a prospective client, maybe from a business or even an individual perspective? Why would they want to be on YouTube?
Because YouTube is now it's so vast, the amount of information that is given on YouTube, both from an purely entertainment standpoint, but also an educational standpoint. The numbers are overwhelming of how many people are now getting their news right from YouTube, but also doing their shopping research. And I will absolutely testify to the fact that I don't buy any piece of, any of this equipment or virtually anything without going onto YouTube to look at the reviews, because inevitably there's a guy who's got a channel who reviews cables, how to hook up the right HDMI cable. And he'll do this incredible job of like explaining and saving me tons of money, and there's just thousands upon thousands of people that are producing that content. And YouTube is just that natural place to get it and to get that information. You get that sight and sound, and you get that personality coming through, and that which adds trust. And YouTube is just so widely distributed. I mean, I probably watch as much YouTube on my Apple TV on my big screen as I do other types of content, whether it's series or movies. And so it's just something that we all need to understand, that that's where the viewership is going for sure.
The other thing I like too, and I'm thinking about a business owner, right, is I can go in and actually see what content works and what doesn't resonate, and then index, future content on the stuff that actually works and resonates. Going back to sending out flyers or whatever, kind of legacy marketing, activities are. You're kind of shooting in the dark. At least in YouTube or even other, Instagram or TikTok or whatever, they all have those analytics parts that you can dive into and really refocus your efforts pretty quickly to ensure that your audience is, that you're giving your audience what they want, and that they want to keep coming back for.
Absolutely.
This video was recorded and produced by Just Talk Studios, the premier video podcasting studio in Bellevue, Washington. Visit justtalkstudios.com to learn more and book your session today.